What's going on, everybody? It's Chris Classic with another car vlog. Just leaving work, and it was just something that just crossed my mind. I know a lot of people are talking about this, so I wanted to give my take on it too. As you can see, I got a KL Kendra Strictly Business shirt. Hit her up for a shirt. Anyway, before I go on, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the channel. Make sure you subscribe to C3 Ultimate Wrestling. June 18th, our show, Kingdom Come. We are back. Check out the website as well. Tomorrow, 5:30 Central Time, me and my wife, Sensational Shade, we are going live. We are talking about things that we do not like in wrestling. As much as I love it, there are some things I do not like. So make sure y'all tune in, set a reminder, and subscribe. All right, let's go into it, all right? Oh, before that, remember, I love you, God loves you, Christ loves you. That's why he did what he did for us. I love you guys. Okay, let's go into it. Everybody's giving Randy Orton his flowers, especially for being 20 years in the game. And I am going to do the same, guys. I am doing the same. Listen here, man. To know that this man grew from being a snobby young rookie guy to somebody that's just living his best life, and it's not a chore. You know, there's not a lot of people who do something for 20 years and they seem like they just still enjoy it and they have a smile on their face and they're having fun. Like, if you look at all of the characters this guy's played, it doesn't look like he was having fun. It looks like he was miserable. Now, if he was not miserable, he puts on a good facade. I know a heel is being a super heel, and he was a villain, you know, a villain to Cena and stuff like that, a villain to a lot of people. But the way that this guy has transcended from just being a rookie to, not in a particular order, but part of the Evolution, then the Legend Killer, Viper, Apex Predator, RK Bro. They're calling this version of him RK Bro. So we can say that this is the Majin Buu, the fat Majin Buu version of Randy Orton right here, because he is having fun. He's still up there. He's still top tier. It doesn't seem like he's slowing down. So yeah, for right now, if nobody else said it, this is the Majin Buu fat version of Randall Keith Orton. Now, even outside of that, like, if you look at this guy's career, this guy has had a great career. And I always talk about losing, right? And giving people great rubs in wrestling. And when somebody say a good rub, or even in life, when you say that, that means somebody is giving you a compliment, or they're doing something for you that may or may not help further your career, but you truly appreciate that. Randy has, not short of somebody that has given many wrestlers rubs on certain things. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say he was an angel. You know, a lot of us know about the situation with Kofi Kingston, who he was allegedly supposed to get a push at one time, but then he got upset because Kofi didn't set up correctly for the punt when he was doing the punt. So that's allegations, or maybe it came out. I don't know, but a lot of us know about this stuff. I know a lot of us know that some people want to blame him for Mr. Kennedy, a.k.a. Mr. Anderson, for being let go of the company. But, hey, man, I've heard that man was really hurting a lot of people. And just like, hey, man, if you can't do it, you can't do it. You know, accidents happen. But, you know, when you have the number one company, there's a possibility that you can truly hurt somebody. But going back into it, the stuff that he has done as far as giving people good rubs or trying to help them, he's done a great job. We remember Mark Henry with the Hall of Pain. Now, first of all, many of us were behind Mark Henry, especially when he did that behind-the-scenes promo about losing weight, being in shape, crying, and also saying that he wanted to be a champion. After that, it didn't matter what he was. People loved that. And I'm not even talking about, I don't want nobody to get it confused with the super pink, the salmon pink jacket retirement promo he did that had John Cena. That was throw too, a.k.a. that means good. I'm talking about he was in the back. It was like just a random interview, and he was just crying and so emotional, saying he lost the weight to save his life. He feels better, he wrestles better, he breathes better, and he said he wants to be a champion. After that, I was sold. I was already sold on him. Mark is a Texas baby, a Texas silver Texas boy. I'm from Beaumont, so I already know what it is, man. Texas got the best wrestlers anyway. That's another video. But going into it, this dude was in the Hall of Pain. He was doing the Hall of Pain and everything like that, and it was working for him. All of a sudden, he went against Randy Orton. Now, a lot of people would have put money that Randy Orton was going to win because of how Randy Orton was and how Mark Henry was treated throughout the years outside of sexual chocolate and stuff. He was Brock Lesnar food. He was always fed to Brock Lesnar. He'd always lose to people. Like, we knew he was a world's strongest man, and we knew that he'd break records, and records still hold to this day. But in WWE, we knew what it was. So it was like, there's no way that this person was going to win. However, WWE, to their credit, Mark Henry and Randy Orton, they did a great job with making Mark Henry more credible, to the point to where I remember, I don't know, was it a battle royal? It was some match that Mark Henry won that granted him a match against Randy Orton. When he won, he walked towards Randy Orton. Now, Randy could have just brushed it off and been like a confident champion, but he was looking like he was a concerned champion. That is small things in wrestling a lot of people don't like to do. A lot of people just want to be overly confident and stuff like that. But Randy acted as though his title was in jeopardy, which it was. And do you want to know what Mark Henry said when he was facing Randy Orton, when he went close to him, when he had the belt? He said, "Yep, I smell it. That's fear I smell. Perfect. That's what I do. Perfect." All of that stuff. And despite all of that, a lot of people thought, because Randy was a multiple-time champion and Mark has yet to win the big one outside of the ECW title. If you consider that a big title, that's on you. I considered it big, but hey, he wins. He wins the title. The crowd shocked. Oh my God, did this really happen? And it's like, yes, this really did happen. Not only did he beat Randy, but he also beat him convincingly in a Hell in a Cell match, to the point it made it seem like Randy was desperate to do the RKO to take him out, but he could never get the move in. He could never sink it in. Perfect. That is storytelling, ladies and gentlemen. That is what you're supposed to do sometimes. That is a good rub to a person. Now, after that, after he lost the belt and stuff like that, we knew what was going to happen with Mark Henry and stuff. I mean, I'm glad to see him on AEW and stuff like that. And then I know a lot of people are upset. They said that him and Randy, ironically, what him, Randy, and Big Show, that little segment that Randy was punking them, was one of the reasons why they left. Hey, it is what it is. But going back to that was good. That was good storytelling. I'm going to say another one too. The Maharaja, Jinder Mahal, right? This one was a little bit different because I don't think a lot of people was going to bet that he was going to win, period. I'm not saying I was one of them. I'm being nice today. But the thing was, this guy got released. He looked way different. He came back, looked shredded, crazy shredded. He was more shredded than the chicken quesadillas at Taco Bell. That's how shredded this man was. You know, he had a story. He was like, you know, I was depressed. I wanted to end my life. I wanted to go through all of this stuff. But he worked hard. He worked out and everything. And he still looks good to this day. He still looks good. Like, he still takes care of his body and stuff like that. He comes back. He got stooges and everything like that. And a lot of people were irritated with him. And, you know, WWE is just so keen on having evil foreigners. You get what I'm saying? You know, it's from Canada. They're keen on that. And I think that he did a great job at the time, to the fact that when he actually faced Randy Orton, people did not expect him to win. And then when he won, beautiful. How they did it was great. He had a group, and I know a lot of people do not like that trope a lot with heels, but heels usually are not supposed to win matches clean. It has to be with a manager, it could be a group, it could be anything. They had the man, what's that match with the bamboos and stuff? I forgot what they called it, because they only Punjabi prison match. They had that, and then Great Khali came out. We seen Great Khali for 5 minutes, and then we didn't see him no more until we seen him in the Hall of Fame. It worked out. That part, the victory worked out. Those are good rubs, and that's something that I want to do as a wrestler, and I've done that. It's like, you want to put your all into everything you do. So like I'm saying, I'm sure there are guys he didn't want to talk to, and I'm sure you don't talk to a lot of guys. But when you do things like that, that's what I like to see with because, you know, he has pull. So it could have been a thing where, I don't want Mark to win it, or I don't want Jinder to win it. And even The Miz cashing in and stuff like that. Everybody hated The Miz at one point. Thought the man was very obnoxious. And then the way they did the cash in was pretty good. So yeah, we can give him his flowers. Yeah, cool. It's great to be in one company for 20 years and stuff like that, and to give your all and to look like you're finally having fun. That's a good thing, you know. And maybe he was having fun back then, but like I'm saying, like you see videos of him just dancing and acting a fool and stuff like that. And I just wanted to speak on a couple instances where I admired his work. And I've admired more stuff, but those were like some of the main ones that I liked, because we are living in a time where everybody just wants the top tier people to win. And then when the top tier start winning, people get mad and want new people. And then when they actually try to do new people, it's not the new people that they like. But these are instances that Randy did his job very well. So I'm giving the man his flowers. Salute. I'm 10 years in the game. This year, you're 20 years. Man, it's a blessing now that I'm in for 10 years. It'd be another blessing to be in for 10 more. And I hope and pray you have as much fun as you continue to have. I hope you guys are having fun too. I hope I'll brighten up your day somehow. I love you guys. This is Chris Classic. Let's take it home.